Good morning, Davao Mindanao, and to the whole world. I'm your newscaster for today, Merasol Sibayan Cacho. And before we begin, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the bell button so you'll be notified of the latest updates here on the Pinoy Rab YouTube channel. For the headlines, weather forecast. Davao City experienced typical tropical condition with high temperatures and significant rainfall influenced by prevailing climatic patterns. Local news. Road crashes in Davao down by 8% in early 2025. Davao City marks 83rd Araw ng Kagitingan with Heroes Tribute. DepEd strengthens commitment to literacy as FLEMS results shoegains opportunities. DepEd grants 30-day uninterrupted flexible vacation for teachers. National news. One OFW died in Myanmar earthquake. 3 still missing. Marcus hopes world learns lessons from World War II. International news. Acting IRS Commissioner resigning after agency reaches data sharing deal with immigration authorities. Congress gave presidents power over tariffs. They could always take it back. Entertainment news. Noah Weil explains why he didn't dance through the Jennifer Hudson show Spirit Tunnel. It makes me bit sad. White Lotus star Amy Lou Wood doesn't love all the talk about her teeth. Sports news. How trading Luka Doncic led to one of the bleakest stretches for any fan base in modern sports history. Rory McIlroy, a better player than ever before as he targets a career Grand Slam once more at the Masters. Trivia. Did you know basketball is the heartbeat of the Philippines? Weather forecast. Davao City experienced typical April weather conditions. The day was characterized by high temperatures with a maximum around 33 degrees Celsius and a minimum near 23 degrees Celsius. Humidity levels were elevated, averaging around 78%. Rainfall occurred as April general sees about 11 days of precipitation, totaling approximately 153 mm for the month. National news. Road crashes in Davao down by 8% in early 2025. Davao City Police Office reported an 8% drop in road crash incidents from 966 in early 2024 to 890 in 2025. Most cases involved private vehicles and motorcycles, with 81% causing property damage. Human error was the top cause, making up 80% of incidents. Crashes mostly occurred from 2 to 6 p.m. and 8 to 10 a.m., with Carlos P. Garcia Highway and Toril being high-risk areas. Police Captain Hazel Tuason credited the decline of strong coordination among enforcement units and COMELEC checkpoints. She urged all drivers to observe the road rules and practice discipline for safety. Davao City marks 83rd Araw ng Kagitingan with Heroes Tribute. The city government of Davao commemorated the 83rd Araw ng Kagitingan on April 9, 2025 at the Veterans Memorial Monument. Vice Mayor Melchor Kitain led the ceremony, urging Filipinos to reflect on the courage of 1942 heroes and strive for unity. Former DCPO Chief Escudero La Peña highlighted modern struggles like corruptions and disinformation, while questioning the justice system over former President Duterte's arrest. President Bongbong Marcos and Vice President Sara Duterte honored fallen AFP and PNP personnel, calling for unity and resilience. Marcos declared April 9 a regular holiday to remember the sacrifices of Filipino and American World War II heroes. DepEd strengthens commitment to literacy as FLEMS results show gains opportunities. The Department of Education welcomed the 2024 FLEMS results, highlighting a 93.1% basic literacy rate and 70.8% functional literacy among Filipinos aged 10 to 64. President Marcos emphasized the importance of early education and child development, supporting the establishment of local child development center. DepEd Undersecretary Sonny Angara pledged to enhance reading and ECCD programs, address regional literacy gaps, and improve comprehension and critical thinking. CAR led in functional literacy, while Central Luzon topped basic literacy. DepEd commitment to curriculum enhancement, inclusive programs, and collaboration among stakeholders to strengthen nationwide literacy and ensure every Filipino can thrive in society. DepEd grants 30-day uninterrupted flexible vacation for teachers. The Department of Education announced a new policy granting teachers a 30-day uninterrupted flexible vacation between April 16 and June 1, 2025 to improve their work-life balance. This break applies to ALS and ALIVE teachers, including school heads, and allows voluntary participation in summer training for vacation service credits. Teachers are free from obligations like performance reviews during the break but may submit documents by the start of school year 2025-2026. Participation in elections or events is allowed. Education Secretary Sani Angara emphasized this break as a well-deserved time for rest and family, promoting teacher well-being and productivity. National news. One OFW dead in Myanmar earthquake, 3 still missing. The Department of Foreign Affairs confirmed the death of Francis Aragon, one of the 4 missing overseas Filipino workers after the magnitude 7.7 earthquake struck Myanmar in March. His body was covered in Mandalay, Myanmar. DFA Undersecretary Eduardo De Vega shared the information for withheld further details to respect the family's privacy during this time of grief. The DFA assured the public that efforts are ongoing to locate the 3 other missing Filipinos. The department remains committed to supporting affected families and coordinating with local authorities in Myanmar regarding the aftermath of the devastating quake. Marcos hopes world learns lessons from World War II. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. emphasized the importance of peace over war during the speech at the 83rd Araw ng Kagitingan celebration on April 9, 2025 at Mount Samat, Bataan. He said that peace achieved through cooperation and the true lesson of World War II. Marcos honored the heroism of those who fought in Bataan and acknowledged the daily sacrifices of Filipinos. He also vowed to fast-track benefits for the families of soldiers and police killed or wounded in action. The government will simplify the process to ensure these families receive assistance as soon as possible. International news. Acting RIS Commissioner resigning after agency reaches data sharing deal with immigration authorities. Acting IRS Commissioner Melanie Krause announced her resignation amid internal turmoil and an exodus of senior officials. Her departure follows a controversial data sharing agreement between the IRS and Department of Homeland Security, DHS, aid to the Trump administration in deporting undocumented immigrants. Krause, who had only been with the IRS for 3.5 years, reported disagreed with the final terms of the agreement and learned about them through the news. Her resignation adds to a series of leadership changes at the IRS, including the resignation of previous commissioners. Krause's exit marks another shift as the agency undergoes restructuring. Congress gave president's power over tariffs. They could always take it back. The President Donald Trump is imposing tariffs on global goods, escalating tensions and alarming markets. Following China's retaliatory tariffs on U.S. products, Trump decided to double down with tariffs on Chinese goods exceeding 100% starting Wednesday. The potential for an American manufacturing resurgence remains uncertain, as the economic impact will take time to unfold. These tariffs will likely increase consumer prices, while Trump asserts broad legal authority to reshape the global economy. This approach has drawn criticism, even from some Republicans, with calls to limit presidential power. A conservative group is challenging Trump's authority in court. Entertainment news. Noah Weil explains why he didn't dance through the Jennifer Hudson show Spirit Tunnel. Jennifer Hudson gave Noah Weil a hall pass from dancing through her show's Spirit Tunnel after he explained his reasons for not participating. While referencing an emotional scene from his hit show The Pit, said dancing might trigger a breakdown. He recalled a 1984 bar mitzvah experience, where his attempt at breakdancing ended disastrously. Though he considered a small step, while decided against dancing, Hudson was understanding, saying, "We're just happy to have you here." Other guests, like producer Benny Blanco, also bypassed the Spirit Tunnel, with Blanco opting to hand out flowers instead of dancing. It makes me a bit sad. White Lotus star Amy Lou Wood doesn't love all the talk about her teeth. Amy Lou Wood, star of the White Lotus, has spoken out about the overwhelming focus on her gap tooth appearance, which she feels distracts from her work. In an interview with British GQ, the 31-year-old actress expressed that while she appreciates the symbolism of rebellion her teeth represent, the constant attention makes her feel self-conscious. Wood questioned if the same scrutiny would be applied to a male actor's appearance. Reflecting on her insecurities, she recalled moments during filming when she was reassured about being cast, but also struggled with feelings of being labeled ugly by others. Sports news. How trading Luka Doncic led to one of the bleakest stretches for any fan base in modern sports history. On February 2, news broke that Dallas Mavericks star Luka Doncic was traded to the Los Angeles Lakers, shocking the team's fans. The trade, which came amid the Mavericks' struggle to stay out of play-in spots, left many in disbelief, especially where Doncic was expected to lead the franchise for years. Since the trade, the Mavericks have struggled with a 12-18 record, losing Anthony Davis to injury in his first game, Kyrie Irving to an ACL injury, and other key players. Meanwhile, Doncic has settled in Los Angeles, playing alongside LeBron James, intensifying fans' frustration. Rory McIlroy, a better player than ever before as he targets a career Grand Slam once more at the Masters. Rory McIlroy is one win away from joining golfing royalty at Augusta National, where he could complete a career Grand Slam, a feat achieved by only 5 players. Jean Saragin, Ben Hogan, Gary Player, Jack Nicklaus, and Tiger Woods. With 3 of golf's 4 major titles since 2014, McIlroy's recent form has raised expectations ahead of this year's Masters. A win would reshape his legacy, putting him in the running with Gary Player as the best international player of the past century. McIlroy tees off Thursday as a favorite, following recent victories at the Player Championship and AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. Trivia. Did you know basketball is the heartbeat of the Philippines? Basketball is the most loved sport in the Philippines, with a passionate following that can be seen in every corner of the country. Makeshift basketball courts, known as court sa kanto, are common sights in almost every street, barangay, and neighborhood. From humble outdoor setups to more formal gymnasiums, Filipinos of all ages enjoy playing basketball, whether it's a casual pick-up game or a serious competition. The sport is deeply ingrained in Filipino culture, bringing communities together, creating local heroes, and sparking intense pride. It's more than just a game. It's a shared passion that unites the nation. This is the Pinoy Rab YouTube channel, reaching out Filipino here and abroad. And that's the news for today. Thank you very much. Once again, I am Marisol Sibayan Cacho. Good morning, Davao.
If you find this segment informative, please click the thumbs up button and subscribe to stay updated with our latest news, and share this broadcast to your friends and family. Your support helps us keep you informed. Help us get our first 10,000 subscribers. Your engagement matters. Liking, sharing, and subscribing to our content not only helps more people discover the important stories we bring you, but also supports our team's hard work. It boosts our visibility in the algorithm, making it easier for others to find ways to stay informed. Plus, it helps us generate more resources to continue delivering the news you rely on. Thank you for being part of our community.